Professional wrestling has always thrived on moments that fans never forget, unexpected debuts, shocking betrayals, and emotional returns that create waves across the industry. Recently, All Elite Wrestling AEW President Tony Khan once again reminded the wrestling world of his open-minded vision for the future, when he declared that, "The door is always open," for a potential return of Chris Jericho, one of AEW's founding stars and wrestling's most decorated performers. This statement has instantly sparked conversation among wrestling fans globally. Could the Demo God, the Ocho, or simply Chris Jericho himself step back into an AEW ring after exploring other chapters in his legendary career? Let's dive deep into the context, history, and implications of Khan's comments, and what Jericho's potential return could mean for both AEW and the entire professional wrestling industry. Chris Jericho's legacy in AEW. When AEW launched in 2019, one of its biggest assets was Chris Jericho's star power. At that time, Jericho had already cemented himself as a wrestling icon through legendary runs in WCW, WWE, and New Japan Pro Wrestling (NJPW). By signing with AEW, he brought immediate credibility to a brand new company competing against the global powerhouse of WWE. First AEW World Champion trophy, Jericho became the inaugural AEW World Champion by defeating Hangman Adam Page at All Out 2019. This gave AEW a recognizable global face to carry the company in its formative years. The Inner Circle handshake. Jericho also led the Inner Circle, one of the company's first major factions. Alongside Sammy Guevara, Jake Hager, Santana, and Ortiz, Jericho created compelling storylines that helped AEW Dynamite thrive on Wednesday nights. Reinvention of character face mask. Just as he had done throughout his career, Jericho constantly reinvented himself in AEW, from Le Champion to the Demo God to the Ocho. Jericho's ability to evolve not only kept his own career fresh but also provided the younger AEW roster with valuable experience and exposure. Why Tony Khan's words matter. Tony Khan's leadership style is known for being transparent with fans. By saying, "The door is always open," for Jericho, Khan is sending multiple messages. 1. Respect for legends. AEW prides itself on honoring wrestling history. Khan's comments prove that even if Jericho takes time away, his legacy is always welcome in AEW. 2. Business strategy. Jericho remains a household name, capable of boosting TV ratings, ticket sales, and pay-per-view buys. Keeping the door open means AEW is always ready to benefit from Jericho's star power. 3. Flexibility in the modern era. Wrestling is no longer about exclusivity, talent often explores multiple promotions worldwide. By keeping things open-ended, Khan allows for fluid movement that fans appreciate. Chris Jericho's current status. At the moment, Jericho has been exploring opportunities outside AEW, including touring with his band Fozzy Guitar, making media appearances, and even teasing future projects. While he has not officially cut ties with AEW, his reduced presence has left fans speculating. Will Jericho take a break from wrestling to focus on music? Could he return to WWE for a Hall of Fame induction or one last major run? Or will AEW remain his primary home, with Khan's words setting the stage for a grand comeback? Potential storylines if Jericho returns. If Chris Jericho were to step back into AEW, the possibilities for storytelling are endless. Here are a few scenarios that fans and analysts are already imagining. 1. Reunion with the Inner Circle Fire. Jericho could reunite with his original faction, reminding fans of AEW's early days and reigniting rivalries with current stars. 2. Mentor role for young talent. Glowing star. Jericho has always been a strong mentor figure. He could guide rising stars like Konosuke Takeshita, Will Ospreay, or Daniel Garcia into the spotlight. 3. Dream matches. Collision. AEW has acquired world-class talent in recent years. A Jericho match against Ospreay, Kenny Omega, MJF, or even international stars could headline any major PPV. 4. Final AEW Championship Run Trophy. While Jericho doesn't need another championship to solidify his legacy, one last run could serve as a fitting bookend to his AEW career. Fan reactions around the world. The wrestling community has exploded with mixed reactions since Tony Khan's statement. Longtime Jericho fans celebrated the idea, seeing it as a potential return of the man who helped put AEW on the map. Younger fans expressed excitement at the possibility of dream matches against modern AEW stars. Skeptics questioned whether Jericho's age and physical condition would allow him to perform at the high level AEW requires. Social media platforms like Twitter, Reddit, and Instagram were immediately filled with fantasy booking ideas, debates, and anticipation. What this means for AEW's future. Jericho's potential return isn't just about one man. It represents AEW's larger vision, a company that respects its past while building its future. Tony Khan's words could be seen as reassurance to both fans and wrestlers that AEW values loyalty, legacy, and creativity. With AEW continuing to expand globally, hosting shows in the UK, exploring international partnerships, and signing some of wrestling's hottest free agents, a Jericho comeback could act as the ultimate bridge between generations. The bigger picture. Wrestling's open door policy. Interestingly, Khan's phrase, "the door is always open," reflects a broader trend in professional wrestling. Unlike the rigid contracts of the past, modern wrestling allows for crossover appearances, collaborations, and open door policies. AEW and New's Forbidden Door event is the best example of this, bringing together dream matches across promotions. WWE, too, has shown a more open approach in recent years, acknowledging stars' work outside their system. Jericho, as someone who has wrestled around the world, perfectly embodies this era of wrestling freedom.